Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah. Trying to get back to the schedule, as I said a couple of times already. But to be fair, or to be honest, that's the right word. It's really hard to motivate myself currently, besides work, to stream. But I will try. I did a bit of work off stream again. Mostly adding a default material to the volume. Terrain, so we have that now, and that's fully ray traced currently, that world. The seams here, it's just a triplanar, that's not optimal yet. Need to look at that a little bit later, but it doesn't really matter right now. I think we will deal with that later. And I disabled the grid for now, just because I didn't do a depth test yet, and to test the terrain a little bit better for now, I did that, and then we will do the depth test for the grid later. But yeah, Jesus, what did I just do? Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, it's really hard to see without mapping or anything like that, right? But you can probably imagine how it would look. And now today I would want to add physics, because currently if we do this here, box collider, put it like 300 above, make it a 5 box, I don't know, or like let's make it 10. Right, so that's the box, but if we turn that into dynamic, I guess, then it just falls through the terrain into the abyss. And that's what I would want to try to fix today. And the idea I had, but I don't know if it's performant enough or not. I guess we will find out. So in game core, it's probably not the best. It's actually probably better to add it in volume. The question is just where. Modules. Volume. And I don't think I need actually an like a like a version of it that no, what did I want to say? I don't need well, an editor component for that. That's what I wanted to say. I think I just need a volume normal component, but then here maybe we add, or so I want to move that out, and then physics slash volume terrain collider, or volume terrain shape, not H. Or is that gone? Oh, there's end with that, okay. Okay, so physics volume terrain shape dot h move. What? Am I stupid? Where did I move it now? Oh, here. What? Okay. Add volume terrain shape.h. Please. Thank you. Pragma once. Now we need to look at two things. So that's game core, that's fine, I guess. The question is, can I include physics is the question here. Because I need that. And the question is it exposed or not? But I guess for now, that's fine. Physics, volume, terrain, shape.h. And then we do the same for here. Just with a CPP. Physics, volume, terrain, shape.cpp. All right. Another question is, can we do this, which is basically have a what? Not a private, sorry, just a class, right? Volume, terrain, or actually we could name it SDF shape. And I guess that would be jolt shape. And then the question is, can I include that? I guess not. Physics or dependencies. Physics. Yeah. So probably that needs to move to a public dependency then. Which kind of sucks. But I guess there is not really a better way. Unless I do the shape somehow better. Well, I guess what we could do is have that in physics, right? So here, physics, add a new shape, SDF shape.h. shapes. Maybe we do that. I don't know. Let's see. Class STF shape public jolt. I think it's just shape. Include shape. I'm not quite sure where it would be. Maybe either geometry or core. Okay, it's not that. Maybe physics. Okay, maybe not. Okay, where do we find that? Include shape.h. It's in physics. Ah, physics and then body? No. Physics collision. Shape.h. I guess. Oh, but that kinda sucks, right? Because I don't really want to include that here. So maybe what we do is have here jolt shape and a jolt stf shape.cpp. And then we have that inside here. That's probably the cleaner one. Physics. Do I have a short namespace? Probably, right? Yeah. Physics, collision, shape, and that is class stf shape public jph shape. And that is the actual implementation. All right. And then this one just has a short STF shape. Yeah, and then probably we have some constructor here that basically takes some sort of SDF evaluate function. Probably. It's probably a float. And then we have a vector 3 position. Something like that, I don't know. That's probably not how you define a function, but it's fine. And basically SDF shape. And we take one of those evaluate the functors. And then we more or less just hand that down. Physics, shapes, SDF. It's going okay, I would say. I didn't really stream a whole lot the last couple of weeks. I mean, I can show you the last stage in RenderDoc because it doesn't compile currently. Yeah, that was not what I wanted. Great. Alright, so actually, I mean, I did this, which is not finished yet, but it's basically a content browser. Yeah, which is a bit like top selection here as well to switch the folders back and search and filters, but yeah. And then the bigger changes that I changed the terrain for now to test. So the terrain now looks way better because it's fully ray traced. There is no mesh anymore. Which is kind of nice. No, it's not from ImGUI. Well, it's not really handwritten. It's a little bit AI assisted, but most of it is actually handwritten because I only asked AI a little bit how to do certain stuff with ImGUI and then mostly did it myself. So yeah, you can as well see that it's like super crisp here on the border because that's fully ray traced, and it runs pretty good. There are still optimizations that can be done, but for now it runs good enough. And now I'm trying to add physics to it with the SDF based collider as well, which will be interesting because I'm not sure if that will be fast enough. If it is, that would be good, because that is, like, eliminates a lot of pain. If it's not fast enough, we can still try some other stuff, but let's hope it is fast enough. That would be the best of, like, all worlds. Jesus, can you please evaluate functor? Eh? Is that not how it's... I think that should work. Then I do an M shape. Jesus. Make unique of a jolt STF shape with that functor. Probably here we need to include that. Oh, okay, yeah, that makes sense. We need to add a couple of methods here for this to work, which I forgot which ones they are, but I guess we can find out. So one is, of course, the constructor, which we need, and then a JPH AAB box of get local bounds, which for now I will hard code. Basically AAB box of, let's do 32,000. Let's do 512 in height. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Oh, well, that's a vector 3 here. I should split actually. Wait, hold on. My notes and my Twitch chat so that I see if you're right again. That would help. So yeah, that's basically what I'm currently trying to do. Well, I mean, that's fine. That should be good enough, right? What else do we need? We need the mass properties. Which again is a return, just a default mass property. Don't really care about that, I think, for the terrain. So we have a get, well, yeah, a get surface normal, yeah. I mean, nah, I guess it's like that. Vec3 arg, whatever that means. Is that... Oh, okay. It's okay, that's weird, but okay. I guess at that point that one is not defined here. We will do that in the actual CPP file. Save binary state stream out. Not quite sure why that is a thing, but okay. And then, well, that's JPH, I guess. Not quite sure why they are needed, but that's an outstream. Outstream, in-stream, perfect. That's probably not constrat. And then we have JPH stats. Or not. Okay. Oh, that's a class template. Okay. Return stats size of this. For whatever reason. And now we have a couple of collider functions that we need, which is bool cast ray. Ah, that's why it's called in. Okay, that's a convention by jolt, but I think I will just not do that. Subshape ID creator. Okay. And ray cast result reference probably on hit out hit, I guess. Const override that. And now we have another couple of functions that we need. Void collide shape, which I'm not sure, do I need that? Oh well, I guess I might not say that that is what is called for my character shape, for example. Shape like 3 arg, shape scale, met 44 arg, probably the okay, center of mass transform, collide shape settings, that's const. Base offset, collide shape collector, out collector, and const shape filter, shape filter. I mean, I guess we could forward declare that one, but yeah, whatever. At this point, it's already kinda useless to forward declare. And then we need another one. Is that not how it's collide shape? Is that not what it's called and what it's taking? Oh. No. That's fine, right? It's a const JPA shape. JPA in shape. Center of mass. Is that not it? Get surface normal. Maybe that's not a thing? So I need to implement that. Get surface normal. Probably I get material. Is it maybe... No, I don't need that. Get submerged volume. Okay, so I guess I need to just empty implement that. And there is cast ray collide point. Collide transform shape. Oh no, collect. Maybe it's collide point. Well, there is a collide shape result. So I guess that's not a thing. Never mind. I need a couple other functions, I guess. So that would be probably then more collide point, but it's fine. Void. Well, actually, let's go back there. Cast ray. So I guess I need to implement that one. Like both of them. I don't think we can do that today, but that looks a lot of functions that I need to implement. But we need this, and I need another one. Cast ray. So I think I have this one, right? But I need this one as well. Oh no, I don't have this one. Default arguments on virtual overrides are invalid. That makes kind of sense. Okay, so we have that. What else do we need? Get local bounds we have. Get subshape ID bits recursive. Okay. I have no idea what that is used for, but let's add it. Get inner radius, get mass properties. Okay. Oh wait, we should probably take that. Put that here. Is there maybe an example for that? Helium browser. Creating a custom shape. Okay, so some of them I don't need to implement, I guess. Okay. It's just figuring out which ones I have to implement. Which will be fun in it on itself. Okay. And let's go back. I'm just copying all the abstract functions basically currently. Get surface normal I have. Get submerged volume. So I guess... Okay, well, that's actually... Hold on. It's like that. Oh wait, that doesn't even... Okay. Get rid of that. Not needed. Let's start. Okay. That's unfortunate. Okay. Draw, cast ray and cast ray, collide point. Okay. Let's go back to shape. Collide point was the last one. Collide soft bodies. Is that all? I think that's all. Why not? Get triangle start. Okay, so we actually don't need to override that. Okay. Get starts water thing. Get volume. Okay. So I guess I can do a get volume. Oh, wait. Float, okay. Really const override? But there is a couple of other functions missing. Oops. So the draw I have, this one I have, the get triangle start. And the get next triangle, I guess. Get stats, get volume. Okay, that's kinda it. Do I not need? Okay. Okay. Well, that's a couple of functions. I would have expected it to be a little bit less than that. Well, I don't even know what to return for most of them. But I guess I don't need those. But now this other thing, the SDF shape constructor, should be fine, right? Oh yeah, well then we don't have a constructor for that, that's fine. Well, actually, probably a vector 3 F32 position. Needs to be something like that, right? And I'm probably something like that. Jolt, SDF shape. Onyx physics. I'm not sure how long I will do today. I'm not feeling it too much, but well, let's see. Onyx physics. But tomorrow I will stream during the day because there is a day off in Austria, so we will do an afternoon stream tomorrow. So that's another reason why maybe I'm not doing that long today. And I didn't eat dinner yet, so I'm quite hungry. SDF shape. Why is that a thing? Fizz. Oh, that's why. SDF function. Oops. Oh, what is the function now? What function? Let's do that. What? Oh yeah, that and another thing. JPH shape, and then this is JPH shape type user 1 and JPH shape subtype user 1. But now it has to work, right? Wait, is it private? Oh yeah. But I think most of it is public, right? Yeah. because it needs to be called by someone else. Okay. So far so good. That should be fairly straightforward. The question is then volume terrain. So that one would be physics. SDF shape. I guess. Although does it need to do that then? Probably not actually. I think the better way would be actually to have a terrain system. Where we init it probably. Well, actually, it could be a factory. That's the question. Do we add components here? No, right? Guess we add them in the... Oh yeah, in the factory. Terrain collider. Then probably... I mean, we could have done it up there, it's fine. I guess I do that up there. Struct terrain collider. And I think it's just empty. I think it's just a flag. Because we don't need more than that. Or do we? Oh, well, actually we need more than that. So sphere collider, right? Do we not have physics system? It's not that. Wherever we use this one. What? Isn't it this? Oh yeah, it is this. And then we init the physics entity. Or we add a physics body ID, that's the thing. That's what I want to add. So basically, if we have a terrain thing, well, we can do that in it, right? Probably with. Although I guess it doesn't really matter. We have that anyways. And then do we need that? Probably we don't need that component. I think the only thing we need is in the init. Is that the init? Oh yeah, I think that is the init, right? What we need to do is or guess entity command buffer, add component, physics body. Basically that. Physics system create STF body. Is it iPhysics system or physics system? As physics word. It doesn't even make any sense at all. Oh, but what is it giving? It's the physics system, okay. Guess we could do physics word then. Create STF body, I guess. Where we would give it a vex. Well, we would give it something here, right? But for now, I think we will just give it an STF function here. Evaluate terrain STF. Something like that, and then up there, float 32, evaluate terrain STF. I guess let's return 1 for now, just so that we return something here. Doesn't really matter currently. We still need to pass in all the data that we need. And then basically, let's do that. fix all of that. I mean, I guess we would have a layer for that. I guess create SDF collider is fine. Let's take all of that. SDF shape. Motion type and collision layer. I guess that's fine. Something along those lines. And then we can create that. Okay, and then take that. Oops. Jolt physics system. Box collider. Why is that suddenly not the thing? Okay, yeah, it is. Okay. Jolt physics system. Okay, so I think we don't need that. Motion type, motion thing is fine. We do all of that. Body creation settings. And that is the thing, we probably need a custom shape here. I mean, I guess we could do sphere shape for now. That's the simplest one. to do. Need shape. Oh wait, is it just that I do a short STF shape? Is it that? Maybe it's not. Okay. Maybe that's good enough. Oh, well, we need more than that, right? So we need the transform. Do we have that? I guess we do have that. Well, okay, maybe not. But let's do just 0 here for now. Then a rotor 32. Like, do we have an identity? Well, I guess we could do it like that, right? What else? The SDF function and then the motion and the rest. So this motion is definitely static. And then layer. Physics layer. I have no idea which that would be, but I guess another static, I don't know. Yeah, okay. But why is it uppercase? Okay. From lambda? Oh. So that should be fine, right? Can I take some stuff then here? So that should be fine, right? Probably. That's not it. is this? What? That's weird. Where is that? Wait, is it maybe that I... What is here? Yeah. I guess I just need to include it. Okay, systems. Physics system. Okay, I guess it's not. Yeah. But it might be nicer to have that in a component header. Let's see what happens if we do all of that crap. Although we don't include everything, so that might be a problem. But if that works, I think I will get some food and we will do a stream tomorrow and continue with that. But yeah, it's basically just adding all of that SDF function evaluation to the shape and then hope that it's not too bad in terms of performance. That would be nice. Because, yeah, again, if that works, it saves us a bunch of memory and it saves us a bunch of re-evaluation of, well, we evaluate the SDF, but we don't need to generate a mesh on the fly with every change that anybody does, which is kinda nice. So that would be preferable. Is that not a thing? Do I not have that? Ah, yeah, I don't have that. The thing is, I don't have that because I don't have all the source definitions here. Wait, I don't even have a bunch of source definitions here. So, I mean, this one is jolt SDF shape. And then here, jolt SDF shape. Shapes. Shape is fine. But then why do I not have all of those? Are they empty? That's maybe why. Ah, they're empty. I guess I still will add them though. Just to be sure. Jolt, rod, phase interface. Correlation filter. Yeah. I think that's good enough for today. Again, we will be back tomorrow with a longer stream. And then we hopefully get that done. I would want to get this tomorrow at least running. And then let's see if And now we see if we can. Oh yeah, that's because none of the functions are implemented. That's why we get that error. And then let's see if we can do that collation and then maybe measuring. Although measuring might be a little bit hard. Well, we will figure that out. Because I don't think Tracy runs on Linux. I would need to compile it myself. But we will figure that out once it runs. Yes, we could always do just a stopwatch timer or whatever. Although that's probably not optimal. I think Tracy would be better. And we need it eventually anyways on Linux if I want to keep working from Linux. So I guess we will look at that. Probably it's simple to just build it myself. Anyways, I will get some food. Now we will be back tomorrow. Quite early, I guess, like after my lunch. Have a nice rest of your evening. And take care. And see you tomorrow. Bye bye.